And what happens is, as you make these powerful strides to get better, it's hard because a lot of people don't want to eat the way you want to eat. And it's hard to access the food that you're looking for. And then the resources are limited. The conversation towards consciousness is limited. And it can really bring you down. And I found that when I've gone to different places outside of the hood or outside of the lower income community, because let's be for real, that's what the hood is. The hood is the lower income community, because whenever people are lacking in resources, there tends to be a correspondence with bad behavior. Whenever there's food being sold of a very low nutritional value, there tends to be a corresponding negative behavior that you can say runs concurrent with that particular circumstance. It's a fact. So I'm telling you, eventually the only thing that you can do after a while is conform. The only thing you can do after a while is become complacent with the environment. That is the issue. Okay? And that's what we want to talk to you about. I know people say, man, this guy is a coon, he's a crossover, he's telling people leave the community. Why not stay and build? Well, the reason why a lot of people say stay and build, because they honestly know there's nothing left for them after that. Okay? I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you the real. The main reason people say stay and build in the community is because they feel they can't leave in the first place. So it's a very convenient truth. And I'm the guy that's going to tell you what the convenient truths are, so you can spot them when it happens. I'm not going to pull no punches about it, because there's real good people living in the community that need to get out, and I want to motivate you to leave, because you don't want to be in a space where you become complacent, as though to say, man, I can't get out, so let me just stick with this setting. No, it's not. It's no good. And when I say hood, let me be clear. I'm talking the drug-infested, gang-banging community. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where people don't second-guess killing each other, arguing with each other, fighting each other, jumping each other after school. One child to like 10 people. That's what I'm talking about. When you go to school, there's scanners like you're going into an airport. They can pick up as much as a nickel in your pocket. You got to take your belt off and wind up being late for first period class, because you got to go to school extra early just to go through the damn security like you're going through the airport. That's what I'm talking about. If that's what you got to go through before you go get your education, then education is the last thing on your damn mind. That's no good. That's not healthy. People throwing baby Pampers out of the damn project window. That's no good for you. Hot shit splattered on the ground for them to come out the projects and walk right past it like they ain't the ones that just threw it out there. That's no place for you to live. Walking by seeing R.I.P., rest in peace, to my nigga such and such on the wall with the flowers and the liquor on the floor. That's no good. Okay? Seeing people prostituting themselves out there. That's no good. If you're walking by this every single day and someone's telling you, nah, man, you got to stay here and build it back. What exactly are they doing to build it back? Telling you to stay there. Well, you know what? Since they want to stay and build it up, tell their ass stay there. Don't distract you from what you got to do, because you will probably be, most likely, a better resource to the community if you leave and become something greater with more to offer than having nothing and staying with this optimism that things will just get better eventually. That's what I'm talking to y'all about. Get out. Get out as soon as possible. You know why? Because no one understands the plight of the person who thinks on a whole nother level. No one understands it. No one understands the brother or the sister who sees the world differently amidst of all the wolves, all the gangsters, all the prostitutes, all the drug dealers, all the bangers, all of that. No one understands that one shining light in the community that's walking around saying, you know what, I'm better than this. I can do better than this. And you know what? Those shining lights become the biggest gangsters. They become the biggest drug dealers. Because after a while, they say, man, if you can't beat them, join them. And you already got the leadership gene and quality in you. So once you start doing the negativity, you do it better than everybody else. That's how it works. Once you start fighting, you fight better than everybody else. You take it to a whole nother level. It becomes a science. It becomes a way of life. And that's what I'm afraid of for people that's out there. I'm afraid of people that think like me out there. in bad situations.